can't afford it. I can't afford it.
I guess we better.
I still got one in college.
I guess we better do some cooking.
Yeah.
Hey, friends, welcome to Positively Paula. I've got such a wonderful treat for y'all today. I don't know how I rated him or deserved him to be here, but I am so happy. He's always been one of my top action actors. He's an Emmy. Is it Emmy?
Emmy and Golden Globe both, yeah.
Emmy and Golden.
Emmy
and Golden Globe. Mr. Tom Berenger, y'all.
Thank you.
I'm
Thanks.
so glad you're here. I was going to say something that it was probably going to be wrong since I've already forgot what I was going to say. But you actually live here in Hilton Head now, don't you?
Yeah, I'm in across the river in South Carolina, and it's on the mainland. It's not exactly on Hilton Head, but the same county, Beaufort County. And I'm right close to 170, and I just zip down and go straight downtown Savannah.
That's
30 minutes.
And you live over there with your wife.
Yes.
A beautiful wife.
Thank you.
You don't want no ugly women in your life, do you?
Well, I have a lot of beautiful daughters too.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Now, how many children do you have?
I have 6 children and 1 stepdaughter.
7 children.
Yeah.
Whoa, way to go, boy.
1 boy. And then, of course, they all love him. He's 6 foot
The
two.
boy's yours.
Yes, he's
He came
mine.
from your loins.
Yes, yeah. And he's 6'2", and he looks like
Is he as good looking as his
he-
dad?
he's better, and he's
Better?
Yeah, he's better, and he looks like I wouldn't say a middle linebacker, maybe in a college, but kind of an outside linebacker. Like he's in great shape.
Easy.
Yeah.
So, Tom, I do have you here for a reason because I wanted to cook for you. And do you cook? Do you enjoy cooking, grilling?
No, but my wife is Italian.
Oh.
And her mom lives next door. Is from Italy, from
Her
Venice.
mama lives next door to y'all
Yeah.
in Hilton Head.
In Bluffton, yeah.
In Bluffton.
And
Now, how does that work out for you?
fine, she got her own little unit over there, and she's
She made a lot of friends because there's a lot of older folks.
She just turned 85, and she has she calls it the group. Yeah, the group, right? And they meet for dinner and stuff.
You know, I said, I feel like that Italians and Southerners have so much in common. You know, we eat a lot, we're loud, we're good cooks, we love our families. So I think there's a lot of things that are.
Similarities, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, they just talk with an accent and we don't. Isn't that right? So, Tom, I'm prepping for our Brussels sprouts.
Oh, yeah.
And we're going to have to take a quick break, but I'm going to show you the easiest way in the world to deep fry bacon.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
All right. Yeah.
I know y'all wish you wish you were me today, girls, with this good-looking man in my kitchen. The only thing is his wife's on the other end of the kitchen. We'll be back in a minute. Oh, thank you, Tom. Thank you. Okay, Tom, I've got our Brussels sprouts going. I'm just trying to get them a little bit done, but I told you that I was going to show you how to cook the fastest bacon in the whole entire world. I could fry bacon for a crowd of 30 in like 5 minutes. It's unbelievable. Now, I cut this up because it's going to go in with our Brussels sprouts, but I'm going to par cook it just a minute, not long, because I want some of that fat to still be left in this bacon to marry up with our Brussels sprouts. So come look at the way it's frying.
5 minutes?
Oh, it won't take 5 minutes. And I'm just gonna kind of par cook this, just like that.
Yeah, a little pink.
Because I want that bacon to still have some fat in it.
These, by the way, are my favorite vegetables.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah, I like those.
I love them too. To me, it tastes just what it looks like.
Little cabbages.
This is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. I'm about to get mixed up. I think I'm gonna put the onions in here, and I got shallots. I'll put that in our potatoes, our scalloped potatoes. How's that? Do you like onion? Please tell me you like onion.
I do. Yeah, onions and shallots both.
Okay, good. So, do you like the honors of doing the butt shot? Or here, let's cheat.
Put it over here?
No, we're going to put it in the
oven,
oven, baby.
Okay.
Bottom shelf.
There?
Better you than me. Your butt doesn't look that bad.
There isn't much of one.
Mine either. Mine's flat and wide. Thank you, honey. All right, so I was asking you, I got so much I want to ask you. All right, our potatoes are cooking. We're going to par-cook our potatoes until they're almost done, Tom. What is your favorite movie that you've ever done? And I'll tell you mine.
Well, I get that question, but
I bet you've been asked it 1,000 times.
A long time ago, that might have been easier, but it's now over 40 years, and you go, oh, well, this, and I kind of think of all these different jobs as like kids, and you go, which one's your favorite?
Yeah.
Kind of hard to answer.
You know, I hear you. That's the answer I give.
And I like.
How do you say which kid's your favorite?
Yeah, I like different ones for different reasons. You know, it could have been a great time. It could have been, well, I always wanted to do that type of thing, or it could have been a blue ribbon location, or it could have been the greatest cast I ever worked with, or it could have, you know, I mean, there's so many different elements involved. But I suppose I have to say Platoon because it was the one that skyrocketed, shot my career, and many other careers too, like Forrest Whitaker and Johnny Depp and Charlie Sheen, and you know, and so many of us, you know.
Yeah. Well, we got to take another break, and I've still got so many questions, and we'll get right back on them in a minute. Do you want to know what I'm making you?
I do. Scalloped potatoes.
Yes, scalloped potatoes. And I've got your Brussels sprouts in the oven, and I'm probably soon going to have to take those out because they're going to be ready. And then I'm going to cook you a flank steak. So I hope it all turns out good.
Yeah, I like those.
All right, so I'm going to put half the potatoes here. And then I'm going to cover them with a cheddar and Gruyere. Do you like Gruyere?
Yes.
I love it. I've got some butter over here with our shallots. So I'm going to put us some half and half in here, Tom. Now, I've got a little wondra here. You know what I'm saying when I say that?
No.
Okay, it's that real fine flour that you can't screw up making gravy with. It won't be lumpy. So normally you couldn't do something like this. So we're just gonna let that cook a minute. And let's see, where did I put our shallots? Oh, I heated those in here. Y'all, I am so involved in every word Tom's saying. I might be forgetting an ingredient or two, but that's all right. I don't want it too thin, but I certainly don't want it too thick. Tell me about the big chill.
That's actually how I got down here. Okay.
Oh, really?
Because I worked here, I lived in New York City. And I worked here on a big chill. It was autumn and winter 82, 83, up until January.
1982 and 83?
82, 83, yeah. It was like Thanksgiving, it was Christmas.
That movie's that old. Well, I could sit here and ask you questions and listen to you talk all day, but then we would be eating a vegetarian.
I know.
Vegetarian meal, y'all.
Yeah.
So we'll take a quick break, and I'm gonna cook some flank steak for you.
Excellent.
It's been so wonderful being in the kitchen with him, y'all.
Thank you.
you just sit them right here, Tom. Oh, I've given you the dirty job. Yes, right there. How does that look to you?
Oh, it's delicious. Yeah.
Yeah.
It smells good, too.
All right, and I got the grill hot. I mean, it was piping hot a second ago, and we had to turn it down. I think, well, thank you. It's so nice to have a man around the house. All right, we've got that turned off. Thank you, thank you. Now, I'm not going to ask you to lift anything heavier than your fork. I'm getting so close to feeding you. So I don't know if I talked about this or not. Tom said he thinks I did, but Tom and I have a mutual friend. His name is Phil, and he made the introduction to Tom and me, and I'm so thankful that he did because, you know, I have so many acquaintances, Tom, but I've always, since I've been living in Savannah, all I've done is work. So, you know, making friends has kind of been...
Yeah, get shelved a little sometimes.
Yes, and I miss that because I think friends are one of the most important parts of one's life. You know, you can pick your friends.
Yeah, and it's sort of like, my son asked me once, he goes, what's it like? What do you think? I go, nobody ever asked me that, but I said, sometimes lonely. He goes, lonely? I went, yeah, I mean, I go, think about it. If you're a band, you're with these guys all the time. So maybe you almost go crazy. Yeah. You know, like a family. Yeah. But I said, but we could go 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 years, 12 years without seeing each other again, or never again, for that matter. Yeah. So I go, it's not what you think. Yeah. I'm going to just flip this one this away, because you know the center part of your grill, Tom. There's really no light on that center. Now, how do you eat your meat? I forgot to ask you. Medium rare.
Yes. If you'd have said well done, I'd had to come over there and give you the old boot.
I know. My mother would do that and take her out to dinner, and she goes, "I want it well done," and she'd go, "Burnt." I'm going, oh.
You know, I tell people if they're gonna do that to a good steak, just have a hamburger.
I know.
Have a hamburger.
Yeah, but I would cringe.
I know.
And if it was a French chef, they'd probably come out and throw it at you.
Oh, they would. They would.
Oh, they'd refuse.
Or they'd refuse. For ketchup.
They would refuse. Yeah, they would refuse
go in and ask a French chef for ketchup, and they will ask you to leave.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? You need to leave it on a little longer? Or
yeah, I think I might.
Okay.
And I'm going to go ahead and see what this is doing. Okay.
Nice.
Yep, that looks pretty good.
That little red color, that's beautiful.
Yeah, you want to taste that little piece that I just cut? And tell me what you think. Is it good?
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
You think I ought to take this up?
Yes, I think so.
I'll kind of put it to the side like that. Well, honey, we got it together.
Oh, it's perfect. So you got the red center?
Yeah. Am I cutting it enough on the bias, do you think?
Oh, yeah.
On a tougher piece of meat, y'all, you want to cut it against the grain. Because if I cut it this way, the way it looks like you'd like to cut it, because it's got those lines, it would be so tough that you couldn't eat it with George Washington's wooden teeth. So, that's why we're doing it this way. And I think that looks slap-ka-dab perfect. In fact, I'm gonna take this other one and get it off the grill and put it right there. Well, let me tell you what I got to go on top of this. I got a brown butter sauce. Just butter and garlic.
More butter.
More butter. More butter. Kind of had to remelt it, but here we go. Look at that.
A little parsley in there? Yeah.
Yep, a little parsley. It's butter, garlic, and that's it. Gosh, my eyes are watering, my mouth's watering, and my nose is running. Well, why don't we bring Laura in? We've been talking about her. We've been talking about her, and nobody has met her yet.
Does she even exist?
Was it nice or bad? What was he saying about me?
all flattering. Good
I was
stuff.
saying how beautiful you are.
Did he tell you this was our first date meal?
Oh, it didn't.
No.
Yes.
Men never remember, do
Our
they?
first,
No.
yeah, our
you.
first date.
We didn't know it was a date.
Oh, you
We
did.
were
It was
set
kind
up.
of a
I was
blind
gonna
date.
say, so y'all was
by
set
this-
up.
So
by
that's
this
why it's his
cop
favorite meal,
friend,
right?
this police
It was
captain
lucky.
friend
Yeah,
of ours,
it was
right?
his lucky
meal.
day.
It was, yes, and so.
Did y'all realize?
It's over in Hilton Head, the house of these friends of ours, and he's Brazilian and she's Belgian, and she says, well, why not, like, you can come over? She says, well, we'll do Carlos's famous churrasco. I go, I love that, it's perfect, it's great, I love that, yeah.
No.
So that's what we had.
All right, now I want y'all to fix your plate. Now y'all come over here and get your stuff.
All right.
These Brussels sprouts
want
are
some,
so
don't you?
good. Isn't that funny? Gus has been so good today.
It's
Oh, yeah.
the meat.
Oh, yeah.
It's the
He has
meat.
been
Here you go.
so good. And then as soon as we got the steak ready, guess who shows up?
Yeah.
Sit, buddy.
He
Sit.
wants that protein.
I put my Gijo to
Say,
bed.
I just want steak, my mama. Well, honey, that's the littlest plate I've ever seen.
Like I said, later, darling.
Yeah,
That's all right.
she's so
I'm not a light
delicate.
eater.
You are.
Oh, no. I'm a heavy eater. I can eat like a man.
Well, but I heard you can do tricks like a man, too.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
As far as playing, what is that sport?
Oh,
Racquetball.
Racquetball.
I told
Yeah.
you about my racquetball.
Thank you, Lord, for what we're about to receive.
And thank you, Paula, for cooking it up.
No, thank y'all for coming. Now that looks like, Laura, that piece might look like it has
A little
layered gristle.
That's
You might
right.
want to get you another piece.
We eat that.
Let's
we eat
try
the
it.
gristle in our house.
I like y'all.
We like gristle.
Oh, no. It's so tender.
Did you get one of these?
Is it?
Yeah.
It is like, it is tender for a tough piece of meat.
I mean, it is.
Yeah.
That's probably the only cut of meat I've never cooked.
I don't cook them often.
Ooh, these are great.
Like I said,
And that looks amazing, and it tastes amazing, and it didn't seem that hard.
and the brown butter is what makes it Laura.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing but butter, garlic, and parsley.
Did you put butter on it before you even put it on there?
No, I put my house seasoning. You know, I have this seasoning that we call a house seasoning because it goes on everything in the restaurant except our desserts and our biscuits and hoe cakes.
Is that this? Can I have a little?
That's garlic. That's straight
Oh my gosh.
garlic. Don't get close to anybody now the rest
Well,
of the
I'm
day.
Italian. I smell like garlic
Why
all the
you-
time anyway.
Oh, I bet.
Who's garlic? Yeah.
Look at this.
You're talking about a real sport. I knew that I was gonna like these two. Tom brought his Emmy. Is that an Emmy? Or
That's
a
Emmy.
Oscar.
Emmy.
Emmy.
Emmy. So naturally, you know, I'm competitive. I couldn't let him get away with that, so I had to pull out my Emmy. Well, I can't thank y'all enough, and
Thank you for having
I
us.
hope y'all enjoyed our visit today.
Oh, we loved it. It was great.
With Tom and Laura. It's been so much fun. It's amazing how much you can learn about a person in just 30 minutes. But somehow I knew that we were gonna get along and like each other a whole bunch. So I hope y'all enjoyed our visit as much as I enjoyed my visit with them. And you know, until next time, y'all, I always send you love and best dishes. You can buy a cheap cut of meat.
Made in Georgia.